Mame mo ache aha eye Adom TV Nnawotwi dwumadie na enne memne da foforo yesan de ebrel no ye live ewo Adom TV na Asempa 94.7 edumemi da no pase na Nnawotwi bo a ya na ensem ne bia etwagu ye Nnawotwi ni mu ye yi de na no odin pa yankomodie koso pa ewo ho na ye de aba asambesi so biem edi nkomo na ye hwe ba bia aba bedru ene sedia ekonanim na anopai enkomo a yebedie no Nnawotwi mu na no joda na ehun semba ye na chese weekend ni mu ano na multimedia yensem twene ba ko Erastus asare donko na multimedia adwuma form yensa bi e ka ne ho wo se Erastus adwuma a wodi duduo no ano eye Galamsey hu amanebo nti ne woni na mubrewura kwaye mu ni ade na wode de ekoso Galamsey ni sunsanso ye de bro man no de atudwa na ye bia na okodi hu dwuma ewo asumenya empotem won ma kowi akire ene ye yese macho men pa ekita pump action eto ibie ene kota ta wo mo chi wo mo de wo ko ba bi kwa no mo nim de wo sakwa keka wo mo wie eje wo mo si kwai mo se de wo ba ye wo mo nye na ane enyan na yedi mu nkomo a motime de adwuma ko no de krata aba abonten ene ye ne Erastus asare donko ebetena se na yedi nkomo na de esiye de ba ye ba bia sem na kosie odi mu nche mu aba ba bia ehia me pa ye fa wo chese enipa de wo mo sake kom no hunu wo mo ekobo amane de kwotu posifo nim na posifo bedru hon mo se asumasi obenten ene bo yen posifo ntumi a che wo sabre no amnum hon mo a ye bedi mu nkomo na ya hye edanchen so amra se bedwa fie Speaker of Parliament yewra Aban Bagben esi gina ye bia emra se bedwa 4 and 9 wo mu sit wo te so wo magya to won mo so wo kontem na so mo de emra no ne de eka ne wo mo hyehyeye eye adwuma de a na sa wo be si gina sa wo kontem bra wo ba ye enam amanyoko bi so anasa wo bet wo ba fie osemra se bedwani bra na wo kogina se kontem na do ho be kodrom amanyoko bi no sa akonwa na wo te so osemra se bedwani no e wo se dampan esisemu no speaker e de adwuma MPP amanyoko no emra se bedwafo wo fie ho e chese da bi wo mo ntiase e Supreme Court Emma Supreme Court the state of execution na chese speaker gina ya wose ni ruling no de aba no enkonko ho no a kosise Supreme Court ebema interpretation e wasa article ni mu ye ko wi eche speaker apon emra se bedwam ya yenimuda yomo esen aba MPP amanyoko ne form so mo yedom kese no na wo so atrega oman na mamra ne standing orders e de frese emra se bedwa ensan emra metenase wo mu wie mu dwumadie na ye bebiem na ye di nkomo trigger no aba ene ho sem Ghana ni de shebe so atabri ye speaker ruling no e de ko high court owura ye motete e de ne woka ye bebie sansem wo nyina ni ama ene anopai e de amegye so ene abena pokoa wenie mamu achibiem me basisia mu akwaba Adom TV Nnawotwi dwumadie na wo hye no se de medie kan ebo wa mane na free sabre ya kosise no ndu bebo na ye de ema Asempa 94.7 ehon so ye live Erastus asare donko Galamsey journalist sana me frɛ no wabeka me ho ewo studio enti de esiye ewa semenyo de ba ye one hwan na kɔ ye ene adwuma kra wo ye ya de sa ye mentebe ho ase ba ya je se nyame nko a na je Erastus ma ye enti de kan Erastus ma me ma afimu ene uti nkwanso
enti da se da yankopon so ase pa se boy ho bai
ne mate me da se na da ben potin sansa joda ene de hyase radio ye kan ho asem ne wo kasa ye enti da ben potin na mokɔ ya asem si ye chimu
ye ko Sunday ye ko siada etwamu
okay
ene ye kopie mu
to china ni 1 week
okchana ni 1 week
okay
enti kame wi ya ke di mi 1 week
ensi emasa
na ye kopie sumenya anopa be se nonkono mpai mu na ye call site ho ye di kan fly drone ho na obie ne ho nti ye bowra ho ye koto mrante mienu
okay
gate na no na ewuram ye fi ase se ye hwehwe mu na kasa ne nya mu no na ye di kan nyante ye se ho ye restored forest ye ka restored forest na is a forest na agija pen na aban aboka aduadua nnua nnua ni bi kura nyinyini
okay
na omasa de ho amase yintu agudie ho enti ye copy ho no ye start ye hwehwemu no wo hwe esuo bi omo frɛ no Asenanyo river enya ne tifree Asenanyo forest reserve no eno aso na kobo ankobra emu na wo hwe se ne nsuo no yaye no na sabe uhu kan de da ho no kra na uhu ba bi nsuo na nkasa mu kra na afi nnua ya duadua no ya tutu bebre agu fam na ya say forest no akona nimpa kwansini bebre kefi say ye adwuma enti kwansi na mete se boys mienu no baako ekasa wo Motorola so na o ka kire obi se media fo bi abaha nto omomra
okay
satani a fly drone enti me ka kire me nipa se o ma drone mra drone so osuma na ekwa kire eche ansa na aba nti before say besi form no kra na o ma dru ho wi ene mrema macho fo omobro edu obi akuratuo kura pump action ebi kura rifles ne ade ede omba bufu nyasam ketwa ade nti na ye filme omo site wo mra ye nkantre wo ana omo jeje niema no nti drone before say besi for na ba akokora ato akire
okay
na omo je camera no jeje boy search jeje phones ni niema e wo ye ho ana omo se yenkotena ye car no na yintuni o machi ti mebusa abrante ense ye kwan ana o se ni site ni ene dia no so peso hu yen
okay
na am se owen na o se next time ye frɛ ho dausa so nti edru ho a ye be hu no am se yo aje tuo di wachi nti o ka da bi enye yi make us say ye di tuo piepia so ya se ye nko na ekotena car na ba ku kura tuo no betena driver na chi
so betena mo car nim
o try car no o te driver na chi ana ba akokotena car no pick up no ne trunk no
okay
ana ye ko ebi cars ne bi di animu ebi di akire omo tete moto so omo kuratuo ne bi di yenche mu so ana ye ko nti edu da usa so ho omo anyina no mtwem nti ho no mebo hu kakra me gina car no na mebusa abrante ne se ehe ne ye ko because baby a
eho ni ana
o hwe we emra ya ne prosifo no sa call back no ebinum ne jejira ho no
oh okay boys na mo do mo sakeka mo no
ha ba ko na hyeche no ba ko so ne jira prosifo no animo ebi so ne jejira ho
nti na sem na sie wi nti mo ko report ye na mo de police
for buy no mo ho ni
okay and ye be ba ha no so nti no ye afi ba bi edu ye no
yeah
as a escort
enti yatra town na me busa o mo say ehe ne ye ko because they say town na o kan yatra ana osimi ntimi musa no questions me na me ba o mo site illegally ni o mo pe na o mo de baye enti me kama no ntun say driver ni ntimi ntu car na o mo de tu abegina no so onsi na o mo driver me tu car na me enko ana am say nyahwe driver ni ntu car na me ni o mo chi ti ye ko be se sima be se du no ye kopie forest baby futukwan bi da ho sa obi eni ho ana o mo stop o mo cars na o mo de bi cross kwan no ana o mo si yensisi nti ho no me yam hye me kakra se ya trankro bebre na mo de aba nwuram
yeah
ana mo si yensi nti yesi na o ma boyetu ana yesi no ma yeden ana me busa abrante en se atenti na o mo de aba nwuram ha ifi se site na ne won me ka se na sotro mienu asu me si form na me si form ana o mo so obi a nje ne phone to o mo de phones no e bai ana o mo so obi anyi ne de
okay
ntu ya o mo se bie o password na o mo pepa so ana me se de nti na o peso o pepa me phone so because me niam a so nti untimi pepa me phone so sa
yeah
o mo se ya twitwa pictures so ho nti o mo peso o mo yi na me se okay so metimi abie folder na ma na wo de wo ma peso wo delete no wo delete ba se o so pepa me phone so nyina de o mo anti ase nti ba ko ji phone no me bie password na ma no try say o pepa so edru ba bi no so ohia me Apple ID na me say Apple ID no kra no me nkai da me use ye me nkai enso no kra mu ni na me nkai Emeka say na sotro na say sun mienu we ball through echi na we aball ha saa ana me say mekaya me ma mo me sotro ansa na me de ama ho say before no kra enya hwe ti me nkrofo e ka me ho e say bro gidi nya asem keto a
nko say
ana e koso saa na mbusa bra na say e say dia na mpese ye like dia na omo pe omo nkan ne hu ana o say omo pese omo clean your phone so na ni omo ye wo ho na etwitwa na omo pese kwa abonte so okay any be in folder no omo delete here na me na fofo ne de ka ho omo format phone kra ba ko de kra phone no wontimi use biem nti omo wie no na me hu ade crop ya omo pese omo ye because e bronko a we free ha no ababo eti Nyankopon adaroma ene ehun se bus bi betwam eye asankufo bus bi nti me ko gina bus na anim na mpija me nsa ka che driver ne se omo pese omo kunye ye journalist for na mbo mi din nti driver no eye se o gina omo wo mu ye se omo sia no mde tuo betwa bus no ho se ontu bus no nko eno tu bus no
wo nwram ho
to two bus na call no am say at that time no ma bo hu kakra
obi abi hu
na ombe yi bag or a car no me batteries drone batteries and tablet and headphones and niema kakra the fly drone no e wo bag no omu eyi koi me jacket Joy branded jacket me niema shishem ID cards na ade eno so omotam ye and omu tu omu card koi to omu ko na no omu kan say wo Erastus aye ba ko aye mienu next time me share wa yemfa nchew enom tu ka ko enti ye free ho no na ye call next time omo free ho man so nkran ana ye call police station enom so omo ni jurisdiction wo area ho enti ye nko man so adubia ti man so adubia na ye ko bo amane omo ma ye forms ye call hospital agree sum and yes I buy omo my prosifo enwotwe omo kurekuratu and yes I call back to site ho so omo kwache wo in fact ho na ohun se omo yi wo
video na eho ni asemenya ho no
forest no
forest ni mu na edi kan ba ye nti we na mo ko twae no
forest no na ahwese ne omo si aye no he forest a ye dua enua foforo a anyinyini a ke wo se ke bo ho ban ni o my forest
nti adwuma we na Erastus ekoye ye akowi akire macho men yen kan sa ikitakita tuo chande o mokoko ekoto se wono ne ye nuanom nsentwefo bi ya multimedia sentwefo ya ba mi nsa so nti we ye drone shot no na wo hu ye nti no tebia o ma ye kwaye ni mu nie
tebia o ma ye mu no na wo hwe o mo license a o mo mining lease a o mo kura na kire se large scale mining company
large scale
Adom Metallum Resources Limited large scale mining wo hwe ne omo ye ho no a
Galamsey no omo ye
sebe omo emra na kire se wo so 2 pond na wo hipu anwea no nya apeso de ye adwuma gu ha afidi e wo so wo de ye washing no kra no eni se ye sa Galamsey artisanal mining method so omo wash gu environment no bi wo so nya proper machine wo de process gold omo ne bi Galamsey for de na ye di nsuo wash ya gu environment na no omo ye eto hwa oma wash poison ni nyina ma etata forest num sa
o je say na tie it is obi won ma was mikita license and as me large scale eso obra obo
ni eti oye ni say ya forest na aka ni nyina no wo se no
say assassin se na nri di ko
wudre wo mine num nyina nto hwe ba bi ensuo itai a horo ko forest num enenam emu na eko edi ni a ye duadua wo ha e nyini nyina no wo se no e bi kra nkan concession ho but eni awo ye so ye ni say ya se na wo se no edi we na no omo mpese ye de ba abonten a eno ti omo broye nse omo pese omo pepa ye phone so ne niema nyina
so nyame adom onya wo short
oh ye wo kwan a ye fa so ye ade
anu edi yo hwede ye kwaye mfinifini di ono so waba okita nkrata a wo ye large scale ye ka large scale a ye wo bebre e wo man mu omo no ye large scale
na say na Newmont mo any gold fields
gold
mo
ne mo
ye
ade ye
large
no
scale mining a na sanka ye kwa ye ni nyina asai
enti chese adwumako se we mu kra no so unya minimum asai requirement at least wo offices as a factory and custom
sa pepepe minu aba na akwa entabodan entomadan bi e de rubber te sa Galamsey chese ni omo ye no ho na Galamsey sa no meka
enti no bi sase baby a ye ma sa licenses no ayo mo bochiri e ko hye se life scale no ye life scale na sa beda nya be Galamsey
wa busa asemo a ye pa ahun samre say ye oman bi a ye serious a aka osenka ye busa owura yisi our minerals commission say wo na e wo say we regulatory body into the license na ma omo no
yeah
wo bo akire kofa akire say because ye wo duty say what the license mo be a minerals commission should go back to the site no mo hwe say nia spelling or license no na we ye wo mining lease be de be ma be a no ye mfa ma say wutimi tutu ba bia
debi
baby fa ko na wo de ho data kokoje license no e honko ana wutimi ye adwuma almost 37.7 kilometers square of the forest about 9,400 and something football fields if I should put it that way agoprama if agoprama 9,500 and I'll kabu mu a ye de am say forest no to that level e wo say okohwe say omo operate within that ade no ana now he say na ekoso ya minerals commission ankoho da no answer we jai say omo nya ne omo pe Samri e was saying minerals commission they release about bonten say oma ye company ni den ya je omo license na ya suspend ya na say
what the last scale na wo ye Galamsey dia
yeah
na ediente wo so koso kita license
so basically ye ntehwe free minerals commission ho na se adwuma a omo ye concerning Adom metallum no anso ani
just asem no abomi pusa interest se bra ukobo mansodu bia police fo amane no amuni police fo no court site ho no mokoto mante na omobo mo no
ye koto omo ho eno video na hu no ho
omo nyina
adane omo ne police fo na kasakasa
se di enti police ni aba ebeche
ai omo so omo nko ba ko se ya ban na wo so ti ye ne epe
otumi nya kokudro kansa
eno omo keka ho ntu tietie mu a hu se o se ya ban na wo so
wala ye betumi atie sound wala ne asanto a mo betumi ama ye sound a ka mo fa ne kakra ma me okay
the way
wono mu chire mu dia wono mu ye adwuma edema Adom Metallum Resources Limited a wo mo de wonsa ekeka join news in centrefo a ewi centrefo ebo
okay enti we ye de ye didi dwuma e wo news mu ni ade
na otete original sounds na omo so omo nko ne omo kan na ne se omo ndi prosifo na chi omo ntra card ampa so prosifo na ntimi amfo so obi aso ntra card nti ya nchi obi a
na mokoye
ya nchi obi a na edan ye ni koye
prosifo do send ne call site ho
ombe bro nwotwe obi akura AK47
nti so mo de asen be ye mienu ne koye
ai
na mrante macho mani ye hu ma mo se che ne ade yi no mo so do edodo ye be sen
ho no ye koto omo ho no no mo ye be edu
nti na mo bro police fo no so
mekanisa
nti na mo kwa na wo hu suro bi wo police fo ni mo se adwuma no mo kwa na se hu abom to ntumi nya na
ehu de na bi mo omo kra but no mo no omo yiyi ano omo kan no omo so aka omo kan no omo aka omo kan no omo aka nti eduru ba bi no omo invite omo so metra car na obi abe case ati omo je so omo na akọ police station ni ehwe ba bi a edam no omo so omo nko ba ko se ya ban na wo so ye ne epe ye nko na police for no sa betra car no omo se ye nko because sania aye no omo ntimi nchi obi a
oh tie no ano no
eno an tie ye ba ye no na de chie na omo friend say police for no friend say miensa ananti aba police station ho edo omo ho aba nti omo achi wo
nti omo we sese
nti e koye no omo me ye kohwe omo ampa na omo ka ho samre am na o ka se omo si am omo bail ama omo ko omo so omo process omo for court
hayo yate Edin o Erastus
Edin dia
ejuma na we na Edin o
Edin dia otimika Edin dia otimika
ye hope ba na o ma che de ku a omo eye process na kodru court no
asata no pay am ne commander ne kasaye o ka say eduada and omo be ko be kwai court akogi date omo do omo be court tina me bisa ne say eduada ne yemra court na no se there bi omo ko be kwai court akogi date omo do omo be court nti omo ekwa and omo be my date no no ma frɛ aboya
Mate na yenhye wadwuma as meka Galamsey journalist ban Galamsey bebre no atete ada ebi no so ma ya yenya solution bi enti no omo nkwan so edanse ne ni to magyae edien na still na no epushi arrest to say irrespective niema wo face ne edien nyina no kosoa ne fight mo man wo Galamsey hu
menu aba I was say one day we free studio na me do call field so me do call confanoche me do call baby ani anwa so be kwai
okay
na me do call KNUST na okohu nkola edi dem a omo maame no antimi anwom because ebi eti so ebi ensa tia na ye nsia ni nyina omo gugu ntoa mu wo KNUST ye omo de omo ye hwehwemu na ohwe ebinom unhu ne bobre se wo ye oba na bema because na jana bia bibia ama
okay
na ohwe enhwehwemu a oma ya eda no adi se saa deformities no ana niema akoso won kola na brabo mu nyina no ne dodo na omo hu cyanide mercury arsenic ewudura free mining mu eba now call confanoche respiratory unit now hu emrantia free 18 ekosi 20 ye do masi oxygen so we oxygen na ombewu because omanyare free Galamsey mu friend silicosis eba oko agogo hospital na hu mrantia ewu free aduanan eko so far silicosis na ekum me no ka say abrantia ba kwa ye call ya na etunufo e wokonongo e frame me say wo yare omo ehwe ne mojema heavy metals ni ade
okay
enti se wo hu saa de ma no na unim se yen ya ye hwehwemu ya sesa nsuo ne bia ko test nsuo a da ekrom ha nyina ba kokore ni ho a eya wo de ye kua yeyi onomo yeyi
baby omo ye Galamsey no ana
baby omo ye Galamsey no ene ankobra fa bie ni ho ate yen ya fa so pra ne fa bie ni ho ate na wo hwese saa pra na awudru eno ne ye treated ba ofie ema wonom na wo hwese ukoba bi ti se wusiejo ema tan e wo ho no ekoto alum na ma ko sansuo na ase no de agum na ma hono no eda ase a na ma hwie soro no ebi de ye aduane still awudru
ewom
omunim ne ye ha omo ebedru ba bi no na kidney yare ahodo ekosoro it is a hu sa niam ni nyina na hu se ye future ye bleak obeti adana
yasemu
enti mebusa obi a mafo obi no se yenya kiredie onkwa ho hia ne ade metemase na the reality on the ground and say baby a woti bia sa woten kran so wote hia enuaba ye dua o Galamsey prone areas ye de bankran ma wotobi die ne enye nne na obehunu ebetimi adi unya wonfie kwa animu no na sabe o sawa na se o kidney enya problem enti anya me nkwa me ko se me kra me igyae a o se ye wo ba bia na yesum na ye demand se yenye responsible mining no ye betimi atu agudie no kwan paso a ense nsuo na ense bibia enti die enti na kwan pa wo ho na ye se kwan bone no na ye befa so a nipa ketua bi na yesa adwuma no agiska ne gu ombotom no ma mu ni nyina ebre
mate Erastus Asare Donko eye multimedia yensem twani na adwuma wo ye Galamsey ho adwuma begidi se ne face yi de wunim pa se ka Galamsey Erastus ye bese so ba de mo ho ban mayen na ekon wa fato ho so e fight mayen ma yeti ba bi obi a wo fight no o ma sa ho bambo no shewden na kosoa eye na ebeye why ebeye mama na ase
bismedase
Erastus Asare Donko na atene kana asemenye okoye ya omukokosia enkoma woni yedi no anopai no ye hyaman bo a efimu ebaye hwe video mama
Asenanyo Forest Reserve eye kwayebretu bia afe 1940 mu ena mpanyefo edetro honomo sa kwayebretu yi no ade se ne kese no be 22,800 hectares a eno ewa Amansie South mensini no mu ewa Santimantam emu okupi mu sa kwayebretu yi mu asase no be se 37.7 km square ena mpanyefo eyidiama Adom Metallurgical Resources Limited se honomo emfani wodwuma ewa famugudie eho ne se hontino Join News fatowo ho so se wono be ko sa kwayebretu mu akwakoye nhwehwemu de afa dwumakui wonwuma wodi e wo sa kwayebretu no na wono mo de ahwese aso ne sese wono mo ye no eno apepepe na wono mo ya na e wo mu se edwumakui be se bosome bebreni na wo hyase se wokokwaye no mu akwakotu efomagudie nanso no nhwehwemu a Join News eye ni kyeremu de a October bosome ne de toso edunsia wa fimpino ne edunu na yimu a na Environmental Protection Agency for ema wontumi nkrata se wobetumi atu efomagudie e wo sa kwaye yimu emfa ho mpose wontumi krata wono munyae ne kyerese wono betumi atu efomagudie wona dudu mu no ade se dwumakui wono mo fa kwan bone a eni se wono mo editu efomagudie ena wono mo edidi wonjuma a we no ekamia yese wono mo hye kwayebretu mu ena afenso wono mo Ghana nsu ahodo so etu efomagudie e wokoti kwanso no onwumedie na bi na wono mo nso edi ebra wono mo tu efomagudie na wie no ensu a enya efiri onwumedie no mu ba no ade se wono mo gyae emane kokogu ankobrama we essay ankobra no enso wonjumedie no enam soma ensotini bia ewo hono mo anketimi bua omanfo no enonso so wono mo asese ni nyina we no wono mo nyatumi krata bia emfemfi Water Resources Commission enchen ewo kwan a wono mo fa so esen kwayebretu yinti no ade se adidimo ewo asenanyo kwaye ni mu a ekọ ekire pa enua wono mo eduaduaye a we no na enam Ghana Landscape Restoration Project hono ade se dwumakui wono mo abubu ni nyina ekufoma wono mo de asase no etu won fom agudie Join News in Central for ebo homodin ase enka wono mo ebenya empanyifo a wono mo eda dwumakuye ano ene wono mo di nkom ama wono mo eyi nsemisa bi ano nenso yade se wono mo bo won punu mu a wono mo enyenya moaye bia ebra Join News in Central for ekopi mu wono mo pese bonefo semi ka wono mo de babetu abonte no yade se wono mo hia emema nkentinka bia wono mo kurakura etu a wono mo kyeremu dia wono mo ye adwuma edema Adom Metallurgical Resources Limited a wono de wonsa ekeka Join News in Central for ewi ekiri no wono mo eprepra ebinuma wokoja wono mo ewunwura mu baby
na die seye ene Erasto Samanebo ena yede ama no ye ni die akire nyame Adom adwoda be kwai court ye betwen de commander ewo eka ewo sa ensensemi ho na ye bekọ ensem foforo mu na ansa na nompo no Galamsey die ya no ye ni mu nkobo kakra na mabedwafo George Money wono NPP National Communication Team member ena agbesi no chu wono ye member National Communication Team NDC mpanyifo emienu na no pay ye niom ebedi nkomo ewo ha edin amejeso ene abena pokua wenie na George Money amenchia o mache it's saying
boko pokia ma se pokia
oh that's nice
na be share ma
and we have o mama odi ama pokia wenie e ya fene sama me me da sagwesi mache
ni aba ti saying
nyame Adom now so
na Adom enkoye but eja ATS nkwandia mbabo ana accident be manyame
mate
enkoye kwa mbabo na hia
Bible heaven necessary na Galamsey kun ya enkoso ya no multimedia nsem training na no kwasieda watane 1 week na enkofo nyame na fafie nka yanti asempa ekun ya ye nyina ye yedi muntia Galamsey kun no so far ene se enkofo de omonsa Galamsey fuyi ebru nsem 12 me sha se omoni ho so se de Erasto se kan se ba ko che se yen ya ban na wo so nti obi atumi ntia de omonye na je se won krofo ya bia eno no so wakoje life skill license enso ye Galamsey mo boy
me da se pa me ba ho on se me regional assistant secretary of Western North Western North region mining pa in fact there were 9 districts 7 active mining 2 in active mining
okay
2 in active mining no Bia East and Bia West me sanso ye former secretary of Bia West me sanso be Bia mining no nti strategies are fine mining minim and maybe omo ye mining so minim the Galamsey won come say start here no I've been on my di ho komo sa akọ several fora ya hia ye di ho komo ne nasefo nyina de wo mu nyina ne say aya ye kan Galamsey term na e di nkan na wasi e chirechire on say we also omo ye large scale mining so omo ye large scale mining it means omo ye small scale mines it means omo ye large scale mining and could be expect some deep mining and be omo practices surface mining and be a methodology omo the year surface mining no and yet as to what the EPA prescribed mining laws no say so be here mining say if I say big miner large scale Anglo Gold Newmont omo ye large scale mining say omo ye deep shaft mining omo ye deep shaft mining omo ye surface mining but omo nye no mrakwan their licenses can be revoked. Okay. All you need to do is to lodge a formal complaint. The obey answer so lodge a complaint against them. Omo be ye we say no. Most of the times you can't Galamsey na ye de frafra.
Okay, tiba me twa no share TV suba mesisia. Dia wo hwe wo ha yi. Eye adwumaku a ono a register so oye large scale mining. It is said that we free Galamsey me fan say mining area no. Dia wo hwe large scale adwuma
on say it could be say ebia ofeno mo betwa o amona you know because when so fitin ya now oko asas na so to amona ketwa it could also be say omo nye adwuma ni ye no omo crampont me build a resettlement dam and omo ye adwuma omo ye so when build a resettlement dam now kasa wo say we it means ade obe pump ho bia to live straight into a river which is against which is against but say make a
large scale mining na adwuma ekoso ha yi say we to dam say ndey nim the way a large scale adwuma
na make say the methodology all use no menim I'm not there
but the hu dey na ekoso no
na say the sibia me hu omo I so mo di omo funtuma sase no that is not what I expected them to do they me hu say nka by now composition time edi license na ma nim there but by now can see who say omu twa mo na no kofam ho no wo ye say bi wo ye deep shaft mining na odo so be tu ho no create na be kakra pa there but and say because ko bibi ani omu ye deep omu ye big there's a gold fields for ho what you say. And so bibi any township na gala make catch say shaft was here so but people are living there bibi NC forest e ho almost say no
so if
say forest no
obeto aso ma me remind atiefo wo Asempa 94.7 video say can be na won share Adom TV ti no hu ya wo call Adom TV Facebook a obehunu video ye ka ho asem ye na me pese me de say George free mining area ye pese esua de no pay ye can large scale minimsal Newmont a large scale me wa Anglo Gold Ashanti a large scale me da say enti de ye hunu wo ha yi ukọ no according to a resource awakọ no ye ni structure bi esi won ma beka say a large scale structures and aso mujumumudie enti de ye funtum asase afra kwaye mu nso asem na ye kan ni de ye hwe agbesi mi gidi sa wo hwe video sa me pese uma mi hu say deep shaft hwan de end ye wo tem sa woni we wani bosso a ede na ekoso e Galamsey na large scale
mint one say many bosso a and na me catch us say most of times terms no ye wo say ye we craft ni mo am won kan no terms no mo de frafra
but at least ye nim Galamsey
there be unim ye say unim Galamsey even Galamsey na mo am one crime munim say Galamsey
Ghana can
there be yes unim me use mom like those people in Accra because how am we defining Galamsey any crime for so Galamsey yeah wo ba bi e mine no ye hu ne sa for instance oba ukọ mining community be catch us say ukọ nsuo so nko ade ye bone enti say oba na kasa wo chioma mu nsuo so e chamfan ye wo nsuo so a obi ni wo ye mine na ono benya problem because ye kra ye ditum say ukọ nsuo no so a ye bone na owo omama na permit na omama na permit say on san so explore ewo some omadimekiti forest bi ama no say or explore our sa forest one ma ne practice a obe use ni nyina is expected say or ye adwuma na or san so protect the environment that's the key so who ye adwuma no na won san so protect the environment but rather polluting the environment EPA has a right to withdraw your license. Obesha na nsenya Akrompo Minerals Commission. I think there is I've forgotten of the name of the company. It's also a large scale mine. Takwa environment. Their licenses have been withdrawn. because omo feel say send omo ko hu ye saa no omo so to no omo nye adwuma na e wo so omo ye no ade ba ko a me hwe na ma kire mu ne say aya we say ne say oil land scale on use kwan e fa so ye mine no nye na ode ye ye insist say we no ye kwan o fa so aye no enye no ne ye de ye but you buy ye nkurase won me now be catch and say gather them and sell I be ye twa tem no so be ne Galamsey no say we mu so to omo ye bia ye we kurase no we ye ntiase yes because ye we kurase for instance obi o ye aluvia owo ba omo do mo o ye aluvia obefa ne pa na kwako gina ho say okwako wo so obi so be ba be catch so pe so tu nkomena ekwa ase na okohu de wo honum na afi oyi gravel no na oko grande gravel no o sieving the gold out of it so what you say na bi mu so be ba me catch so pe so bu use excavator me ye hu so use excavator so we wa ba no pe so se asase no so what you say into call ba bia me fisi a bia is and bia west ye no ye say small scale mining crampo no ye mpe bi wo ho although say bibia ni line no fire ho no ye say ye mpe bi wo ho nti wo bekọ ye ho no bia no nkomena no kwa ye mawuntu ye de nkomena na obetu abo test no ye mawuntu na wo crampo a wo san so ye farmer na wo mufuo na obeka so ye aluvia no kwa ye makwa ma wo nya aluvia no because ye start say wo ye aluvia na wo ba betu nkomena wo ho wo betu nkomena ho the next day be hu an say obi the excavator ba so we don't allow that so we adopted a community led approach wo be di ye ho no na it's not about politics because Sebio Kafrache me papa sa so to koko 1974 koko no de ahwe me na twene wo sefia mo ahye e no da ahwe me ma nyina bedu sa time ntinya afie na me ma okwa mo ba betu Galamsey wo Sebio brabo nso afu na ofi brabo nso afu ma na udi ewura mafu mbe hu an se asase ni nyina asai ye ma ho kwan sa nti no what we are the make kan nyina ne se Sebio say mining we say na also oye yamano license say also oye mines no so onye ni ya Erastus ni omo ko ho nyina ho kwan including the security agency say omo report you to the appropriate body send you be mo license you withdraw no no so you withdraw mo license but the problem is you start to see if you see politics into it we will lose the fight.
Mate, on that note no Matthias says the
politics money we will lose the fight.
Matthias said just was report.
I saw no report here.
Na you see Minerals Commission say by now a week ni otsena a story by ye adwuma ko man kasa mo lines so mo practice and aso mo nye large scale na adwuma mo ye nie videos nie e glaring na me ye bi kire no. Do we still have to say ye benante akọ ye see ho ne commission ho say adwuma ko we ya mo man lines so nko ye large scale no upon videos yi nyina ye hunu no omuhu ye until say be report e sana ye chiri
say asma america no methods of mining e differ so you are showing a video
so what can they say they na just say omo the license mom say no mo ko practice license
na omo the license na mo say omo ko responsible mining
it's responsible mining na we do
camera na omo twa ye no omo twa say omo say issue we me ba omo say issue we clearly is against the law it means omo ye adwuma omu ni baby Adam no say ko baby en when so it goes straight into the river clearly it's against the law so what you say it is a makoye report we the ama say ye me am lawyer yisi e wo Minerals Commissioner I'm expecting say lawyer yisi be taxi e in the district we say Minerals Commission Milcom boss na wo baby omokoye we say mini baby o and I say original yes Asante regional boss na wo no or be contacting them because they say question new officer momo so we are expecting say they have staff there and then the people will have to give they also generate their also independent report and based on that a decision will be taken because mind you we draw be license and you can take it to court so you must make sure say or fact will be are solid before you embark on that but this is not to say you will be degrading environment now you should not be taking on who say assassin on kwana to na wufuntuma assassin who say you we bia wa assassin so you have to be taking on because the license name say responsible mining so you have to go and do a responsible mining.
The attack on journalists especially attack on Erastus any team or no
it's wrong. Why should you attack anybody? Physical and I make us a physical I will say no. I was a bit surprised when I say police for no mobile upon all the attacks no police for no engineer and check for because mind you it's a Sebio Kafrache may come without admitting because almost say a party for there is nothing to even show some parts of my there is nothing absolutely they didn't give them evidence say oh this is my party card or this is my this but none of the car an NDC person can say that, an NPP person can say that, a Fantoni Betumiaka, be a Betumiaka. You cannot base on that, Sebia, or Mujina Hono Modiomano, Eka, and say, we say now, nature say, oh, Omoye party, man. That's why I'm saying, say, ye party seven film. Ye politics seven film.
The attack. Go back to the attack. Never one no is
the attacks no. It is so wrong. Under no circumstances should anybody attack anybody. MPP is a very lawful party. See, any lawful last time Tuesday, because Parliament, but your majority leader, Honorable Fenyo Marcus catches or could do then could do tomorrow team to force a better number or be few boko, and that is what happened. We are not a lawless party. And the year soon quan a party crumpa. I saw for Bimukrabu of you say, or Bimukrabu of you say, or Mukoyi be a name family council. Yet she won't. So our party we don't condone nor entertain lawlessness. And you can never be an MPP person. Ye never umpire Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, Emra Mayor President. Ye never umpire another Danko Kufuado, Sebio, Nema all year, entertain. Now your constitution no amamrana ye nyina ye di adwuma no ye fa nya adwuma no na wo osi MPP ni ntupeso bu mra no ye partner tester ubu sa mra no so a ye police for chi wo no be di. That is why I make us say I am so surprised say police for no o mantumi anchi o na even if say nkofo no catch o mo so o maban ni a police, so when you say the police section, they are part of the executive arm of government. So why can't they execute their orders? That's why I'm so surprised. I'm so disappointed about the police. Say, you should have been able to arrest them. The police were armed. Some said you can fractures, and after the police for some baby say so. They do their own investigations. As an omako. You don't walk into an enemy territory. Because when him say, well, I do not know, but I'm saying because when you say Erasmus and Kohonom Trasa, they invited the police, said this is what they want to do, and this is the investigation they want to do. So they sought protection from the police, whom by law, Omona Mranisha Mr. So is protect you. That's the way you mark.
Esi ansana, Omodio Mosake Kaum, and the Rastos Moko report, see, and Omoni police for a bar site ho. Sanity.
But even so, it said you can find some mobile police for an man you, some more man you. Once they have been an assault, because assault there are laws, it's criminal. So once they have been an assault, because assault a bit so once they have been an assault, no, I will say the police needs to act. So you cannot go. Me, I don't know. So omo invitation say omomra police station where na so omo Erastus, I do not know because Sebio Kafrata, if I've been given a license to operate or given this room to operate. At least you must notify me. Mate, you cannot just come and then enter into the room like that. So what you say? So banner be room who takes the blame. And you know, almost no, I do not know, but if they did not inform them, then there is a gap. At least they should have informed the police for the police to know. Say this is the activity that is ongoing. And then sought the permission of that.
Judge Money, Mamena say na agbesi emrem. Agbesi, me jiri say video sa chagui washibi. Ene Erastus nchimo diama yen die to no ene yenuan mo semtwofo bi e ka ne ho. O take wo ye den.
Yo, abena me da CP. Iti anya me titi me nuano na me mwadwo me papa. You see, oh sorry, mami chia ehwe for Mamuti so other affiliated stations. Echia mu pa in whom Erasmus is here, and I'm going to say, hey, may God forbid, it could have been something else. Oh, meeting some time ago, on this particular issue, Erasmus once them said, to me, they were kidnapped. Because, I'm going to be some, it's a clip, no, they're maintaining ye. I'm say, yeah, the Omu Kohin. What did I say?
Sure.
Yeah, the Omu Kohin. And what did you know? Sir Erasmus, one person calls Adom. This they should seek permission. An investigative journalist should seek permission from you for you to prepare before he comes. Sometimes people from Muka say, I don't know. Look, in your bar, the bottom line is say, I can bet my last penny. This couple of days are air election. Akufo-Addo and his government are not ready to fight Galamsey. No. A idea orchestrated You are planning to her. Look, what's your great Accra Regional Minister? Texas Glover. Was he on one call for and a ham was I gonna say so? The one can.
Me too.
Fantastic. What's your MPP member of Parliament? Dr. Ayu Afiu. That's the name, eh? Was say almost stopping China. You understand? And to the extent say a better national security threat because or say NDC for Nedinkophobia bar or muye mining. That is a serious national security threat. And by now the IGP could have called him. So the NDC is governing this country. Sanity. What's the NDC for Nedinkophobia or muye illegal mining? Whilst you are in government, in the comfort of the presidency, NDC for a political issue, said on Muka. These are people who are not fit for purpose to govern this country. What can I say? Who can say it? Almost who can say, or can say, Siano, or say it's possible, say, a NDC for the council of my banner government.
I didn't say.
No, you said it. That it is possible.
Anybody
No, you said anybody, including NDC. You were so explicit on NDC. That's what I'm coming in.
So
I don't speak for them. I speak for NDC. So when we are in government, and you precisely coming from mining community, poor workers are saying with the say there's no way as able to fight away. If people who in the midst of police for almost say buying and also. And I also would hear say NDC for. You are not fit for purpose to govern this country. And again, Professor Report what I catch all those who are involved in the deal. Now, who are there who see and go reporting my police? I see him now a couple of days or a couple of weeks ago. I catch him say, and I don't know, he said it somewhere in Parliament or so. Say the backyard of a police station where he gonna say, oh, manga.
Me too, Papa.
And I see no on already. He might have the will to fight it, but the top brass and this will no somebody fight it.
It's a video I will show you a large scale operation.
You see, based on the own kind of sound on the field, no. It's just terminology. Or can like how they are confusing go for. It's just a talk. Look, Neiman, Anglo Gold, among others, we have been in this country. We know them to be a large scale miners. What is about any river body that? Mining have been going on in this country. What is say river bodies have been polluted there? Who can say this here? No, what is say? You are polluting any river body that are Erasmus in team, extra camera, so mukako video now. What is that? No. No. That when they started for excavators, echo assassin mining. That when they started here. What to be that? No. You are a big mommy. You have been in this country. What to be that say Yakasa Uganda? It is due to the recklessness of this government, a government that is not fit for purpose. And the only way out I make my solve Galamsey our country way 7th December.
Okay.
To push the government out. Look, Baumia is a major beneficiary of this Galamsey business. What do you mean can Galamsey without Baumia? You can't.
Say the NC.
What make Galamsey without Baumia?
I don't want to say Galamsey.
Who can say only Abema so no Nabem? A vice president can only look, come on, what are you talking about? A flag bearer for a political party that can call the shot this is here in Jadiomoyeno. Unto me. He can't. And Ghanaians will regret if the needful is not done about 7th December. Yeah, Pam about with it will be more than this. Look, these few days, okay, I can't be 42 days or so, 41 days. They can easily withdraw their excavators. Or if you room, and they have a 2 hole. Say, then they'll go back. And going back is going to take another 4 years to totally.
Okay.
A 1 year. Look, Nyoma SCU. Omuka Sani Nya Kasabum. You understand me? Look, I must be frank with you. With my background in intelligence security. These Galamseyers, they are well sophisticated. A 2 or more, a year to Kitwa.
Erasmus, the pump action gun in a.
Look, pump action, sir.
Maybe
pump action against a normal gun. And they say we are watchman now, Ukuta, Muduani Bino. I see we watchman kuta dua. And I see we a security service personnel ukuta baton in the enemy no. Pump bash in there is just a small distance out of it. They are well sophisticated. The only team that can fight this cause is the military. Now, uko funny per 100% every military. I mean, come on, we are jokers. And to say what call stadium now we see sitting capacity about 30,000-40,000. Now nipa 25 now stadium. Now so match near fair.
Okay.
It is only the military at the will of the presidency with a serious command. Now, I say, military folk or one again, or a person might buy now also. What like a military papa say, military won't different. What like a military papa say, my buy now also. Who dare you? Who dare you? And this thing can easily be stopped with just a command. Now, President, no catch say got that at 5 o'clock. I say better.
Me too.
Ghanaians are saying, say, you can say, let us stop mining for now. Both large scale, whichever way. Let us stop it for now.
Now, what consider implications? Said the baby.
There is no implication.
You're large or you're responsible mining. Then also you're
affected. You have, my dear. It's more important to you and I than whatever economic implication you are looking at. Our health is more important, absolutely more important than whichever economic implication we share. The only economic implication we share, hey, it's kind of from Kutu, but that's all. That's all.
Now, what consider the or no small scale mining? Or ye, what consider the large scale mining now, or yen and a console for years, large scale, our more till Galamsey say me, now yen to Mohass and Bonus. So, why must they be affected? Because will be illegal mining.
Look, they have been mining going on my way for years. The anti-pollution of river bodies. And yes, sir. For the first time in our history, under Adodako Akufo-Addo, the record breaker, I say the excavator, among others, acquire mining, surface mining, to degrade the environment. It is under the Akufo-Addo.
Now Galamsey
and let me say, Galamsey, what to say?
Into my breast, then I'm fighting.
On him, what to say? Yeah, Galamsey, I polluting river bodies or my woman. What to be that? No, I'm saying that when you have a record breaker, this is what will happen. He doesn't care. He doesn't care. It's a beneficiary. Me say, I see the Chief Executive of Minerals Commission, Echo County of Parliament, the House of Record, and say just the backyard of Akufo-Addo Chrome police station no Hono, here to Galamsey. No, just the backyard of a police station, here to Galamsey. Akufo-Addo, or call her every weekend, because now she are there. He can't do anything just by the roadside. When you are traveling along the Kumasi stretch of road, so outside you know, because the MP who is now in charge of Galamsey activities in campaigning, meaning will say almost stopping China. No, so when somebody who is in charge of Bamia's campaign, nothing sector, telling you this, who dare you? What you only power there? Or the power beyond the power there. Or because
Mampania deploy a military, a coya who knows and find video must say excavators or much jetum any idea. And yes, sign a say a bino at a kicking interest of a say, Utuasi.
Only Marshal Bujui.
Minimum.
Only aviation land. Go ahead to the station. Who call her, who come in few area. And for the past 2 years or so, Mimic or kind more than 800 excavators. And then only a scrap, very important parts more for her. These are all just comedian shows. Military, Nipa 100. Nipa 100, no, Chebi Kramun to Injina Chebi. I be the only friend.
Mate.
I am saying, sir, say the will of the president to fight Galamsey, just a battalion.
Mate.
Of Mibo.
Agbesi, you better about to us so in we na a brasso game pa games. Momula more pa a brasson. Ya, ye call Aquafa, ye are. Ye best sing a better so come on Pinoa, Ewachi, me best see ya.
Kitchen say yes, we are occupied. Yen to me, you buy a yen, no man for your said Ghana. You must go to court to have the order set
lawyers are currently trying to file processes to set aside the order of the Supreme Court. In that case, the status quo ante, in our view, should stay.
The strongest indication say yes, we are very occupied. It's up to the Speaker. Orderliness in the chamber and the presence of Parliament. It's in the bosom of the Speaker. You hear him say, "Obey size it to me." No ma bibi akwa.
Yen to me, you buy a normal for your said
you must go to court to have the order set aside. In the case of Mr. Speaker, I am reliably informed that his lawyers are currently trying to file processes to set aside the order.
TV and I was na Sempa 94.7 and I would see no mama mu akwaba emra Nnawotwi dwumadie so no nkro abapa ho sema no enkro na nodo pepepe na ye de dwumadie ni nyina aba na wieye yenko ye second topic so bede wo ekọ emra se bejafie na no benada na ye nyina yekobo semo ewo ho ne emra se bejafo ahodo sanse omo ana omo ye drum koma na se omo ye drum kese enti omo kotena bia ya drum kese etena ena drum kese so omo gusi omo drum kese sanse speaker ruling no Supreme Court at the state of execution aba ya was omo de yedwuma enti omo tena dada no a se the 8th parliament no ehase na de course wo fie ho benada no ene emusu nsanso abedru no ye befa videos no bi na ya share enti animanim na no pamu benada no owura Frank Adom pre ya MPP amanyoko no ya chief pema wo mo no na ase odi kan kowura fie ho no enti be ho ase bi esore kakra ye hye bi mra.
Gets indication say yes, we are very occupied. It's up to the Speaker. Orderliness in the chamber and the presence of Parliament. It's in the bosom of the Speaker. You hear him say, "Obey size it to me." No ma bibi akotote. So boni bi sia e bo Speaker ni triso.
In 2% say a man no assume from Parliament House, agent Speaker so.
Of course. Yeah, the be no maka just say the be dimra so. And to whom much is given, much is expected. In terms of the leadership of the institution called Parliament. In Mrano Sumaho Quine say unknown I saw or ensure orderliness. Yes, already. You know that what he's doing. Why is Adom already sitting in there? When we were told that the room opens at 8 o'clock, yes. He's already sitting in there. So they are the ones who are going to cause the fight.
Yes. So there.
Yen to me, you buy a normal for your said ya Ghana Kasuya. Yen to me, no one bet to control. Sabi, I are training us and the Kasa. And Yan Topa. It's no get yet the Asutri and a papa, yet the air. It's no Yakoya office. You're trying to Pedicasia, what's it? And draft Speaker, Omote, Court, ruling, Ebeserville. Inti yenim so no so yembranim ni a waka wedi kemem nkebi echiachi inti ye bompa ye se oba onu be frɛ ye waka se do edom kuma ndi omo ye no eyo eye inti no omo so eye na ye di etumi sabi se ebe bia obeka so omo bi abo inti ye ntumi ni omo fofo ntoko ye mba ehwe ye wo fasifo ehwe ye Ghana fo omo ye omo adwuma ahemfo ehwe omo ni MPP Yabobre. We are seeing now a shese MPP for Omuwa Bemoden or Mubay. As I shese Kafra. Yakimu. As I chese Yajika Memike. Say Supreme Court Akase. Now Obian is a man. Yenta must speak a Kasaya. Yafan Topa. Ye play dinner Kase. Yakoya Sam. And only at a tia you're penning for it can afford it to take. Into no Ayanto. Yakoya officer. The GD said, speak about your Becadiano, Ghana,
Cynthia, Alban Kingsford, Sumana Bagben, Chamino Mrashibijafie, Edison Semi Tuja, and say, or Resedia, and 76 Kosovo, Memu, and Asabua, Edako to Dadanoa, there was a watching and Mrashibijafo Assassinano Essence.
The fact that there is a question on the composition and constitution of Parliament. And having regard to the public interest and the exigencies of the state of affairs in Parliament, I will proceed to, in accordance with Standing Orders 59 adjourn the House indefinitely.
Eno echi mrashebidwafo bi ewa ndisi amanyokuo ne mu ene Adom kase etwetwe enkomobra otwa wansetere ne mu ebo achi amehene abaso ewo kwan ya wafaso aso hawo no ano sebe ye enkofa mentime ho asibia ema
media na meka ne se ye mra ye de ye adwuma wo ye krom ha no edi nkunim ye gina mra no so e de ye adwuma na wapon ye nti yapon tie no ano no ye me bona bakofi
de so ewo emra sebedwafie eno no na speaker etwum dwumadi sensan no ene nkrata free MPP amanyoko ne second deputy majority chief whip ehodomo akoma speaker ya watrigger article 1123 constitution minor mamra ya wache se uhwe parliamentarians no wunya emu oha muchichemu edunum to hwe 275 MPs ayewona utuminya emu numbers aye 50% a utumi trigger na parliament no esan eba asetena bedi ne dwuma eno enomodi aba article 1123 no eka ho asem na mo standing orders 53:1 no so eka asem krono a na mo trigger ne say so the comma speaker over 7 days ye was of parliament na mo ba asetena eno komo ena yedi me hyase e wo George Money ho na yen hwede ye course so mra sebedwafie ne bia bia madu say si an mo guso mo MPs no omoguso ye majority na say mo ye minority
me da se me answer but me yiwa no but let me person me use sima me no e dey clarify there.
Okay, what 10 minutes
me papa me neti wadi nchensen me enti me se ne course we NDC amamom no huye e kra sen me.
Okay,
na se o se NDC amamom na Galamsey ni hono ma se bi o Akufo-Addo e be di akunwa yi the only president why bold and then the presidency at line was President Akufo-Addo 2017 no case of banning mining bia sebi na Galamsey ni ho a nka sebi o President Akufo-Addo nka wan banning mining na wo hwe eye ukọ graphic mu a 17th March 2014 graphic online na eye Ghana water for say Ghana to import water soon ukọ January 9th 2014 a or say China Ghana to work harder on tackling illegal mining and na afre so kra so be kaya e o mabreso and a great consolidated diamond company limited eye omom no mutu eye diamonds
okay
omo call launch youth in mining abra ye training omo na esebio concessioner e belong to a company ye dey mo so omo nyeso adwuma nko for 3000 omo koye Galamsey ya e pollute Birem River and Ochihene koka asem that was the start between the NDC fight and then the Ochihene koka asem say the omo ye no omo dey say Birem nsuo so nima na se bi wadi nchinchire me you should take his mind back so be kai so a NDC for ya no modern Galamsey election issues wa bra 2020 yeko 2020 e rekokubu ahe ennam Galamsey site na se bi o kachira manfo se omonto abama mo NDC na be mo maye Galamsey ennam so ma MPP elusu 20 MPs a no mo nyina o Galamsey site o be kai ndi na otwe miensa kro wa se na UTV se adwuma o ye no obesan so aye bi mse mre bi a me ba hanom na otwe mie ne ma video no kwa mo boy se adwuma o ye no 2020 ma MPP for Lucy ye no o senya ko Galamsey site wo na wa so di Galamsey na ko ye politics na nkofo atimi ato aba ma NDC aban ma beto so so no nim Galamsey ya sa na ti Galamsey se tu ase a enye politics e se adopt a community led approach se ne okọ bia west okọ bia east ya ye no se ye ne sa ye betimi otu Galamsey ase me bisa na me ba de ewu bisa me na em se bi Ghana ha ye practice constitutional democracy the constitution is supreme na se bi constitution na supreme no na se chire nyina ne se 1992 mamra ye nyina ye gie atum no ene ne ye de bo Ghana ho bra na se bi okọ 1992 constitution na eno chire kwan a parliament emfa so emfa ndi omudwuma se bi parliament emfiti prekope entimi enye bibia na o read constitution na ese constitution no ubisa ho wa wutie me no ubisa ho ese constitution no eso sin obia wo Ghana ha ewie ye kwese ye constitution no so sebio ama ku ba ko pe na betima kirechirem na so mo kirechirem mranum so a binding ema obia chese ye 3 arms of government ye legislature ye executive and ye judiciary but constitution no under article 2 say it is only the judiciary the Supreme Court specific Supreme Court in the timi kirechira mamrem so mo kirechira mamrem no mo consequential orders a was set out to we see for no be a diso.
But you can be sasa MPP majority and
minority. There be me here no, me the here. We are majority. We are the majority. Sentina me di chire mu no, me chire mu. We say we be same asem. So what I say, I was saying to me bo, na me chire mu na oti ase ye. The entire say majority because me kasa me majority. Obi say I didn't say majority. Na me chire mu the entire majority. Nti nyina so na ma start na wo say majority. Now when I say you die sorry and you say you nuanom NDC for a year castle here for akwa raise issues for parliament. Say nkofo enai bi say omo call independent and I'm saying you declare almost seat vacant. Now say you say na medi kan kasa make say amamra and ye de ye adwuma no. A year 1992 constitution article 97 and na o kire kwan a eye obi betumi efi parliament and as e betumi declare seat vacant. Inti mekan wo poto kasem kakra or say a member of parliament shall vacate his seat in parliament A upon the dissolution of parliament, B if he is elected as a speaker of parliament, or if he is absent without the permission in writing of the speaker and he is unable to offer a reasonable explanation to the parliamentary committee on privileges no kan nema. D or say if he is expelled from parliament after being found guilty of contempt of parliament committees of parliament and then or say immigration service and then no see 4 no say for the purposes of paragraph D clause 2 of this article. Remember
article 97 G H
yes
straight
yes
a G no H say a member of parliament be say ojina amanyuko bia nam and what about parliament ho na wo be unity say or content kra sa seat no I was say vacant the to sum yenu so say so nipa no ba fi o say or content kra say independent na be ko wi say me de be ho akodon political party bi e ko danim a sa seat no so say vacant nti no G and H no article 97 na me de amano nti no
we read so wo kan sa clause na or make it to or say if the person seeks to remain in parliament, or see if the person seeks that's why I was looking for the provision because when you read the full entire provision, senior, you don't when you read the entire provision, that's why I was looking out for the entire provisions. I'm surprised because a cross carpeting once it has its history right from the British Parliament. Na wa cross carpet, but so cross carpet it has no effect because use Edmund Burke's theory.
Yeah, the constitution in the
and I started in 1960. Your first constitution you see here, they practice the same until 1969 constitution. And they started saying introduces when they say obi cross capital or sandi pakrono. I say olution or ye say olution. It started from 1969 and the 1979 constitution. So they buy and
it's a money now. No, article 97 a quoting your 1992 constitution.
Now constitution what kind constitution now or making explicitly say. Or cannot explicit say, or say, just a few minutes because I want to quote the direct provision from because when you read the kind of brofo, who read the brofo, we say the last phrase or say or seeks to remain in this parliament. It's just clear. If the person crosses a carpet, that's or say to remain in this parliament. See or say in this parliament. Which means a parliament na nipa ni wo mu sisi ano so okase wa cross the carpet no so person parliament na he vacates his seat say you find say 8 parliament in your way na me kodomo ni ya to abama me from bia me ka 8 parliament no na me say bibi nti me ntumi ni MPP nya adwuma me cross carpet akwa NDC na me ni me cross carpet akwa NDC na me ni o ma ye adwuma wo parliament 8 parliament ni mu a I lose my seat because ya to abama me on the ticket of the NPP into the 8th parliament.
Okay.
So what you saying? Processes now are filing. It is not to remain in the 8th parliament. That is where the confusion comes.
Okay.
It is not to remain in the 8th parliament. They are seeking to remain. They are seeking to be re-elected into the next parliament, which will be the 9th parliament. 9th parliament, will Abababin be the speaker of parliament? He doesn't even know. And if for me, seat na 2020, more declare vacant. Now or co-independent, 8th parliament in Mana. For me, the fact that there have been an error
does not mean it can continue.
Why other than who say error?
There be before from another no. Now in 2012, we back at the new
2003 so happy.
Happy.
All this period, no petition
in 2020
interpretation. Why now?
In 2020, said the NDC could have sought interpretation. No, the end one from said we had I have videos on my phone. We have Mahama Yaraga and then the Fiamma Paul who is now champion. I don't know Mokase they disagree with Michael Kwe. Almost they disagree because when you read the provisions of the law, it does not amount to that. They failed to go to court for correct interpretation.
But you defended it.
No, we defended it, but
at the time, so why
I read the law court. That is why we are saying to bring finality to some provision. We are seeking from the Supreme Court whom Article 2 empowers. Say when there is any confusion in any of the articles, na say maintain me say ba omo ho ne enfambra na omo nchechirem omo chechirem na ye binding ye di mraso na ye se dia kwa so omo nye ye kwa ye no na ko omo say they omo say they stay omo granting stay of execution, which means that speaker cannot continue and as the consequential orders now o make ye no entimi nya adwuma say entimi nya adwuma na say reverting to the status quo. Are we the majority or are we the minority? Maybe so.
Bisa Ghana for.
There be
speakers,
Supreme Court speakers, some of the four people have not vacated their seats.
Obika now amanyo for politicians. I say mu deceive mu dada Ghana for mbeje tumu. So I say adia in 2020 we defend the year with ahoden bi amukita. E defend the year. E say nyedwuma. Almost so they were so much against secretary speaker ruling. Na yaba 4 years and then no mona na mu defend no you are now against they now also see against no defending now
it's on record
somebody gonna for doing the
it's on record there were a lot of people
they gonna for doing the
agreement you be for Ghana for doing it's on record so there were a lot of people within the NPP who even disagreed with the speaker's position at that time. It's on record. It's on record. And I make it's on record within the NPP. Say many of our parliamentary candidates then in 2020 disagreed with the Speaker Michael Kwe's ruling. Speaker Michael Kwe's ruling was triggered by the Ashanti Regional Party notifying Parliament.
But that's George
which party have notified Parliament on these things?
In the CP, I think say you don't need to waste your time defending it. If it was wrong yesterday, it is wrong today. We need to call Parliament. Need to. The Minister for Defense. He went on a by-election, answer from a different party. Who kai wayo when he crossed carpet in Parliament itself. Ukai Tenyano, among others, President SC. Articles 97 G and H is so explicit. There is nothing like future parliament. Please. There's nothing like future parliament. It is the 8th parliament. We don't even know those who have crossed carpet or who have filed as independent who will win or lose. There's nothing. It's not an assumption. I'm not a lawyer. It's not an assumption. We are talking about the 8th parliament. That's why I said the speaker there. Speaker. And yet, a speaker. The speaker of the 8th parliament. The only difference between Nitiwu, Tenan, or Wayosini, and among others, they say, when it is close to election, and by law, there can't be any by-election. If not, all these 4 seats could have gone for by-election. But what I say, that is why for me in 2020, at the time of filing notice of pool, I confirm say why filing. So you can therefore not be in Parliament on behalf of the MPP then. So therefore, all these 4 people, why do you say future Parliament? Do you have any future Parliament? There's nothing like future Parliament. There's nothing. That's why it has been numbered. We are in the 8th Parliament. The 9th Parliament have a different composition. It won't even make them say they are far for future. What are you talking about? Nanka Emre Hoa. By this time, there should be by-election in 4 constituencies. But Emre say Emre anyhow. Waste of resources. I think that's the major factor.
But what kind of so when you say constituency no say they have no representation of parliament.
Jesus Christ of Nazareth.
Or more representation.
When the good people,
seat vacant.
Our beloved brothers and sisters in Sancho Kofi Akpafi Lolobi Lipe, for 4 good years, Afi and 9, they have no representative. But yet cast a vote for a president. Now Akabe 3-4 weeks, or let me say a matter of a month. Now because they don't have representative. Did you remember Klakwesi? When these people were there without any representation in the heat of parliament? Sometimes let us say it as it is. It is the arrogance, the posture of Akufo-Addo. And this is when you're right. Yeah, because he said it explicitly, said he cannot work with any independent candidate. And again, let us get it clear. The man, as we speak now, there is 137 on record before the declaration of the seat. It was 137, 137. The independent guy is not in parliament in the name of MPP. It is now that he has crossed carpet and he has filed as an MPP candidate for Formina. Explicitly so. So one thing me catch me say, Mumu majority. Into
Mumu majority.
Of course, yeah. Because
the Supreme Court ruling.
No. Listen to that process.
That the case?
To my best knowledge. That means the speaker declared the seat vacant. Yes, sir.
He does not even
MPP went to court. Yes, sir. So when
Supreme Court,
they are all court.
Supreme Court, you know, say Supreme Court.
They are all
and now almost 2 minutes interpreting
the High Court also have 2 minutes.
But High Court also in Supreme Court.
Okay,
High
Court Supreme Court, fine. No, listen. They went to Supreme Court, and now Omaba, Parliament are sitting, and the speaker, as at the time he declared the seat, is still valid. No. Speaker said, we have the numbers to form the quorum, but we don't have the numbers to take that decision from the Supreme Court.
But once the Supreme Court, the Abase state of execution,
it is binding on Parliament. He said,
it is binding.
His Speaker Eka said, we don't have the numbers to take that decision. We don't have the numbers.
Parliament there was a decision.
There was a decision that's why they went to Supreme Court. Okay, now you have gone to Supreme Court. What man is saying? But that's the answer. Also, Jimmy Bobbio, Chaskele.
But say Supreme Court ruling now, you don't need Parliament to some because say you be doing come. Into one Supreme Court the
Parliament Supreme Court.
Is that the case?
Supreme Court. Adi way aba. Or the free nearby. No the come hwan.
Onya we say dan ejoda no. Omo dey call Parliament.
No, me
before the TV speaker.
And speaker I can say. And speaker say. Since I have come quorum no. You take a decision.
Okay.
It's a house of censors building. You take a decision. And also the Chaskele Umbobium. Okay, wash your glasses, help to you about it. You understand me? So the point again is that let us get it right. There is nothing like future parliament. We are talking about today's parliament until the 9th of what? 6th of January. Midnight. There is nothing like future parliament.
Until saying
there is the possibility that Afenyo Marquis among others will not come back to parliament. They'll be defeated. So let us not talk about future parliament. Do you understand me? Because all those who have made reference to, in their case, there was what? A by-election. For Minadi, there was no by-election. He stood as independent. And the president being so arrogant, told the whole world, say, Odini Yejuma. So that MP, as we speak today, is no more an MP. There's a vacant seat. The MPP for Nkwasiga, the MDC is in majority, led by Dr. Atufosen.
Rules na mo de
yeju mo rules. The speaker have declared the place. Tie.
Please
don't complain about
the time was so impatient.
Don't complain. Don't dare. Speaker say.
10 minutes 10 or started 2017.
Speaker say based on Article 97, G&H explicitly, and based on notice of proof, and now you can say no. For me, MP, no, second deputy speaker, no more second deputy speaker. It's on the ticket of the MPP. It's on the ticket of the MPP. All parliamentarians are on their various tickets, their various parties. Me NDC there it's on the ticket of the what of independent. So on NDC for who nebium to my best knowledge.
But we are aware say Dr. Dominic Ayine Edia Tuja say sa Supreme Court kan ye and na state of execution no was say parliament any speaker Omodi Ejuma are you aware he's a lawyer.
I'm not aware.
Any makacho
say
Supreme Court
what say who na who see who catch him say omumfa Ejuma
and I make say me quote the Dr.
Ayine who see omumfa Ejuma yes sir.
Yes.
So that is why the speaker in his wise wisdom say we don't have the numbers to take decision. No. I'm quoting exactly what you just told me.
Yes.
Say Supreme Court and a Parliament. Yes, sir. Then the speaker is telling you and I on that day say they don't have the number to take decision.
Decision on what?
But there must be a decision. You know who say?
And to person who decision on what? Say what the Supreme Court has
they cannot take a decision on the Supreme Court.
You can't take a decision on the Supreme Court.
They cannot.
That's why I want to add into decision being as to say they say Supreme Court says still for execution. Into also Parliament be bobo won say yen fanya nyuma na say.
Now when say Supreme Court let me can check the whole world say obi akọ file notice of coup say it's state of execution. He just told us that what McAaron did in the past was wrong. Now who can Supreme Court? This was the Supreme Court not there when McAaron do that decision. It's not like going to court for every interpretation. It's just like today, yeti who produce had the notice about. Say can we also want to ask here. Now I catch one of your assistants say, oh, if I Supreme Court for interpretation. Do you interpret everything that comes your way?
A law.
It is not about law. Who makes the law? It's Parliament that makes the law. And Supreme Court do interpret.
Exactly. It is what making law.
So if I make my law,
Supreme Court is a interpretation.
If it's Parliament make their law, their proceeding, their processes of government in Parliament, there's no need for interpretation. If not, every civil public servant every day go to Supreme Court for interpretation.
Very necessary because it will democratic.
In this case, you file Friday.
Me too.
You sit on Friday.
Patraka 2 minutes.
You take a decision on Friday. To inject or my interlocutor injection. You even gave more than what they were even seeking for. Please, let's get serious in this country. Let's get serious. If the Supreme Court want to be Supreme Court, for us to respect, it should not interfere in politics. It should not. But I am saying that this is a political angle that they are taking. It's so explicit by the law itself. Say, if you file, if you cross carpet, explicitly, you have vacated your seat. And exactly so am I here. Because notice of poo. What you say? Because the Supreme Court must also know that there's nothing like future parliament. We are talking about the 8th parliament under the able leadership of Right Honorable Speaker Bagwin. The 9th parliament, whoever be the speaker is not known. Whoever the majority or minority leader is not known. So we should not talk about it. As soon as they see me, yeah, kase o program we so. Me three go kase dachi Asante oba ha ebe go see me. We are talking about now. Now. And there have been precedents. There have been precedents. The notice of who have stated it clearly. You see, all these things are just gymnastic games that they are playing all over the places. What do you say? Let's wait. They say Parliament should be recalled. Within how many days?
7.
Under the approval of who?
It's constitutional.
Approval.
You see,
approval.
They be can have 7 days no under a state of emergency. The speaker can use his own prerogative.
Once, sir.
It's not his prerogative.
The numbers,
he's
no.
binded.
Now, within 7 days, there was a speaker, a recall parliament. If not, I just say a Emran Wabuso.
Wabuso say.
Mate,
agent is
agent 5 minutes.
Okay, Article 97.
So you give him 5 and give him 5.
Okay, Article 97. Article 97G now. The American one say if he leaves the party of which he was a member at the time of his election to Parliament to join another party or seeks to remain, operative word, remain in Parliament as an independent member, Gina seeks to remain remain now. Operating well. Process is not. Oh, senior.
You cannot remain an NDC member. I can't speak for people on this platform.
I have quoted a provision.
No, you don't understand. To remain.
So this is what it says: cease to remain in this parliament, right? Processes now almost filing. Almost filing notice of pool. It is to remain in this parliament or a different parliament.
Different parliament.
That's it.
Different parliament.
That's all.
So you cannot operate on that angle.
So you see, on cross carpeting, and I make us say they don't understand the genesis of the cross carpeting. It's a Westminster system. If in the British Parliament,
talking about it's not the same. The constitution are not the same.
Cross carpet, but no component before you file any process. Britain.
But science interpretation now they be yen na yen chain.
That be me chowa
there. Na Supreme Court ma yen chain. You were lawyers from the NDC side that their interpretation no. And then work and
of course, that is why we are giving it to the Supreme Court. But the Supreme Court say among for Otiasi and say, Oko Britain now ye military of Ghana. Oko Britain make sure they import a word. So we should go and look at what they are doing there.
Okay.
Oko Honoma, before you file to remain in Parliament, there is a dissolution of Parliament. You cannot be in Parliament and file that you want to be in another Parliament. I've quoted the Constitution of Ghana to you. Now, me papa etino say or say Speaker declared the seat vacant. Can the Speaker declare a seat vacant? Of course. Read Article 99. He can. Read Article 99. The Speaker only informs. He cannot. Read Article 99.
He was not explicit. Say he declared.
He cannot.
You don't know that.
Does not have the power.
The also can't say and say what's the High Court whom they declare seat vacant.
That is it.
So why should you? I'll still take you back to 2020. A High Court in the massa. From the city, Obeka say,
the fact say,
why you Article 99.
Article 99.
A High Court, and what you say, obey declare seat vacant. It is also for mina seat now. Speak okay, declare.
No, you are embarrassing yourself by saying the Speaker has the power.
He has the power.
So listen to me. You see, sa analogy na we making now. If metea, let us say what ball, Brian he faced to report you to the police. But Obama soon the police I will catch him inside and I will ball Brian as me one for uncle police. It doesn't make it to me. It doesn't even make it doesn't. It's even a non-starter because ansana or no ban ansana or obeyesa or my kokwe no. Sana be one crowd can say 2 or 3 BC. Okay, so 2002 for BC. The speakers didn't do the whole one sake. MP Parliament. He did not.
No, there was a by-election. There was a by-election.
There was no by-election. He went on. He filed an independent.
But they also me Fibiano. Now afraid. Now do I change Chaba? Now yakasa for Galamsey. Me nua be my rastas asari don kwa baha. Said ye omodi omosake kanu abro no wa Galamsey area, Sanse region. Ene eye ensemo ahodo bi a eka ho ene esanso abewi o parliament 0302211701 702-703 and 701-221-701-702-703-704 me pacho be frɛ na enkwamo ye mo no Ghana ni businessman na wode ensema kodan high court ye frɛ no Benjamin Yemo Tete na ne de was court high court ni say speaker ruling ode buy say we declare seat vacant no onyintum na emrasmeja for come say memo bia krampo ntu ne nan AC parliament wono anasa onfa mo no safo so emrasmeja ni esanse o ma declare wo mo sanse o mo ko independent afi party ni mu de ono so ko independent na wakojo ni political party ya beba na me nyoma wie e wo so me fa me first caller memo achi o sankwan
original sankwan me je wo so
be me na patro free
yes me original sankwan me da wase ni program na o kan unzam kekano me ju Adom for the mejimudi on so bi say ndc ni question we nya no say ndc vote we be gina bontra ka say yen pam Galamsey po na metena ko over 4 years ansa when into abama no mra only can tell me one into Abamano. If you do man what I see a small scale man association. Yeah, register members in our databases. Near we are the door. Name no. I am no crescent my body and I am for 4 years. If a few minutes your mom yet moves you no. Now media phones so quite a psycha. Mamma Galamsey for in your margin so bit to a bad and so and your papa.
May I say? Benjamin made us sympathy for you.
How can I prefer to
Yes, your papa.
You, a rusty as I don't go edify, not a very dangerous bar. Not and Cropon perfect. And come on to send almost, but many day or Mona, send me when I was say, a train or much movie. Na ajua kano ekura na chise sem no akwe na tos me no department kano ever se was suspended anti really na chise coping disease manage na chise bibia bi no
Mate Ben mama na say Steven Martin
yeah
me patro fe
meka we yasam na dam speaker ni issue no party si na watch come speaker say one nko fu na fi party ni mu ana de them individuals one watch come speaker there omo fi party ni mu because I want obi an sure let them come speaker that this has happen now you going to mean someone on kada dem nko fu si work opposition next election in timbe hu na fi parliament oh there obi trigger nti NDC for no order one wo nyipa no we in party ma watch come speaker and before so what watch one but now we to interview them go free see a china I won't we na case na o e bia a china e beji edwuma na aka edwuma fofora no e obi say o e say beji edwuma tin dey out you fi edwuma and possible sir that's it
Mate Steven mama na say e for foforo e martin be me na patro for say
abu na sekendi na maka
George wadaro mama yinti no
ai yimbi ana pay the matter ceremony ani me people say when dia mo wale yen on safata oyi gwase magana man tebe ya mo fomo Supreme Court when you wanna central with James Tascosi one what moment to the moment parliament na voter region 4 years assemble the Supreme Court what can we are 4 years voter region central conference on 4 years that what the case na Supreme Court what Africa in Guadalajara na Galamsey so record Galamsey radio oya na now bawunya APP national executive ministers ADC no was say Galamsey say yen sunu oya biara it Ghana for the only solution yes for them and they are corrupt I'm robbing I want have Ghana for you do so ba I tell off ha ya kwa ya be
okay
ajibu samaka sa be ADC kanu ajibu sa be bridge ta kwa ADC kanu tikanu ai
Mate mama na say nana je Martin
Mejo so minu aba.
Nana patro free.
Bote yeji kachawra.
Yeti o papa.
Ma mo aba so na mbo boje fo nyina aba so. Na yo mempenyi, ndi mempenyi be de twen so. Me chia no, inka me president yo me chia na no free. Enso ba me chia ma ne ka sei. Ni be gidi se Galamsey issue de me de me ka de bi me se yemfa so bono fo mo NDC. So NDC ene ni o man ho adwempa ena de ye ko de ye ko mu sei. So be ka ya 2020 election no Oku anye do no moko Eastern region side ho ka kire Galamsey for say omo de mo ba omo mo to Galamsey to mo to ba ma omo nga be dan ti dey say e to ba na ho e lusu sipibiri e wo ho eno dan kan ye na no ya mo pe da mahama ko ka say okrofo no okufo do ti omo to mo nyina woro nya kwanya be yi o na menua sa sema omo kan yi omo sha man faru kwan sha sa mo nya sa adwuma no ana sha mo to fo sha mo njai I don't dance they see parliament on anui NDC speaker parliament you so in the Supreme Court the ruling ba na ko say ene babu that machia na ho na kan korre
me da se be na mama fada na bo to say Supreme Court the interpretation ne ba the Supreme Court aka e final efi na ekwa efi bi edi anim no eno na yedi adwuma eno nti da Supreme Court also mo be cheche mra nim no na bo nso ma chen
Onyame aso ndie na nkamo.
Enkan so.
Number to mo tjai.
Ye ho ye pa odin ba bia frefi.
Ye friend me frefi that de koto pon constituency. Am ncha so bo achi na transport minister na minister Samioku. Am ncha me no mo MPP no. Ade a political wisdom better will say. And you sabotage. Because I can't want to the election but waba. Many people say my banner was and Dr. Mahmoud Bomiam incoming president a customer would be Benedia or to sound some or bar or social what the acting for Bepam. And I'm fan upon your mappa and today. Now a banner was all a wine. A banner was what was a flame. Constitution and answer there's a parliament Supreme Court a be and a parliament bar. It is that on the canoe and your fana. Dr. Mahmoud Bomia or the Moon Kumoba.
Meda say ogboro yazo machin.
Amini amajoso.
Ne ba to free fin.
Free from coat, pursue sudo na from ogboro me ka se free coat afo.
Yeti o.
Amini aba na mama ba sini gumedia mo bomo my Ghana. Na menchia yura mo afo adin ka me empia bi tifi constituent.
Be me na yeti o.
Mini aba no kre ba ko pe. Mini aba wo hwe the way na ekoso o my Ghana mama. If na dam kwaku fa do ba no mo pese I'm the Ghana man, because yes, Parliament in some ways is the year. The CA court didn't be carried in one bedroom. Many have a Parliament in a Shemrana court on the create a virgin so I can candy a woman for a they had then afraid the Parliament declared the Parliament the thing at them. Once now court didn't move a big remark. Parliament no mu annual form na ekwa yes say no court no je Parliament na dwuma ye o my Ghana mu ana asese ana me nya ba say wo hwegel msim to me e ko so my Ghana mu a yentimi nka MPP phone because you my Ghana mu na MPP phone ye okay so much think of force excavator yampala say excavator so ti om omutu bi om so dia ma party ma
mate ma me na se na me fa akismi se hwebekwae akismi ma chen
Sister Abraham Ajoso
yeti o
Sister Abraham pe ho afa otane ya kama nyame adom da bia wa ho fa na bledi nyame hyirawo nyame anim na kwabu a yankan hwe bia na asiatisi a na nado dan kwakufu ado so de mara enya adwuma speaker of parliament babin the vacancies na odikre no enyo no ankasa ne constitution book mo na enyo no asa na turo yo ewo article 97 G-stroke na what declare say 1992 constitution no so obi ko MP and so obi ti no ho a omunni kre nipa no as independent na munni ni sit nto ho na dia omosi da bi omunti bi da na enye tam so bi asida ebi ti wo parliament house omuti bi declare vacant of seat no dia ye fear ye MPP for ye accuse me the macrao
me da say ben machine
ya mi dio ma me mpacho te den
me ho ye na free fi
o me free fi aguna kwa man
Metie papa.
Well, NDC fu abrabo. She nipa ya mono kasa agbechi ne kura no. Ahun se o ma pese MPP ni be kasa. Say ya no we no the parliament ho. Party as say mo by force ara mo pese mo kwatena majority. Wa bra mo nim se mo ye majority. We'll take MPP fu PS. Man take decision bi as say match na mo ye ho. When what aba ma won. When mo de match won sa. Madam ati bebre.
Me so be da say pacho mame mo ache.
Small scale money.
Bemena.
Mommy.
Me pacho din ba bia frefi.
It's Christian.
Christian, o frefi.
Because of free Eastern region.
Yetio, mate, yetio.
Pacho, adikoda mo friend small scale man bet na chere mu kaka.
Ope so small scale mining.
Ami.
So mo no ye omo a omo tu form agudie. Yeah, no omo wo license no na adwuma na wo ye no nya de ode sensu sensors ye wo large scale or small scale into obu nyina na ye mining patro na person
na me patro sa small scale mining no ye dwuma organ na ye
patro de person kan kasa na enko ye nimo ai
afa me ya de agriculture mu friend small scale mining bebre wo ho nche da nya dwuma
mate
emna na mu
ma me na se eja na me brason 2 minutes na yen sorry 224 me calculation
TTN say
mama too
TTN
but just 1 minute
TTN say they have been a president okay many have vacated their seats
okay
in some instances when you go for by-election we are not talking about fair representation here because they have again been president say in Crawford ya ja almost it out to
mate
just is a typical example
for no see mama pacho
Sal is another example when because of say ye ban election in we cannot go for a by-election
yes
but the point again is that NSC no Cynthia Morris no ba parliament or back on the ticket of them
me that say George, Pacho Mamento, me brass on Adama George, Bonita 30 seconds.
Me da se pa me sorry no. Na me catch a tifu nyina ne say 2024 abana yekoto no ye sebre na yekoto abana dia ama.
Okay.
Se yekoto manipa asebio ne ho ne kekanwa. Obi a onfa ni gwasem bia emfa Ghana ho efa corruption.
Ni fa ba be say ensu.
Ni paper bia mu abuchire.
So ni pa ba be say ensu.
Me da say.
Obi owo strong in.
Ni pa odi contract
George Money na wotene kano or ye member MPP National Communications Team member MPP National Communications Team na Agbesi Nuchu or ye member NDC National Communication Team me brass make 30 seconds me de was ye dia me jeso ene abena pokua when na honorable Alex Abu Abedi usie papa yi wada ne benkum so na aye ni nyina me ene na wotwe na eye aye da no tie busue nyina ene adofo asese so Trinity Presby Church ho na ye ne because eduru ho ma no aka busua ho mada wase ama wo aye na duru wanka ya da wase ama mo ne hwe utie wa sempa 94.7 na meda wase mo so hwe wadom TV so a meda se odokono won kokodom ya bra me chia opa wa no ya do wadom ya bra ya cheche mo na edi wasi da se ne Kojo Brace betina se be share biom yakra wo